The question is, copper can be extracted by hydrometallurgy but not zinc. We have to explain this statement. So, moving on to the answer. Copper can be extracted by hydrometallurgy but not zinc because the reduction potential of zinc is lower than that of copper. So basically, there is a table in which the reduction potential of all of many elements is listed. Uh, Actually, the reduction potential of any element is calculated by experiment, and so from the given data, we can see that the reduction potential of zinc is lower than that of copper, so that copper can be reduced from its solution by zinc. So this is the reaction that will take place, and the copper will be reduced from its 2 plus state to 0 state. So I will write down here the state of copper is 0, and zinc from 0 state to 2 plus state. Basically, it in this Cu2 plus was in the solution, and then it gets deposited, and basically zinc was in a solid state and it goes into the solution, and you can also see this equation as Zl plus CuSO4 giving rise to ZnSO4 plus Cu. So Cu gets deposited on the Zn strip. Okay. Moving on, but to reduce zinc from its solution, we need higher reactive metal, which reduction potential is lower than zinc. Like these metals can reduce zinc from its solution, but these metals readily react with water with the evolution of hydrogen gas. As a result, these metals cannot be used to displace zinc ion from its solution. So, what happens that to reduce zinc from its solution, we need higher reactive metal. For example, these are the higher reactive metal than zinc because they have higher reduction potential as compared to zinc. But when these elements react with water, they form hydrogen gas. Okay, and this might be explosive. This reaction with water can be explosive. So these metals are not used to displace zinc ion from a solution. So this is the reaction given between potassium and water. So there is a evolution of hydrogen gas.